Welcome back to the Twisted Pint Tavern. Last time we saw some DMs who didn't seem to have that much in the storytelling and managing the party departments. So today we're visiting r/RPG horror stories to check out this creative session where the players seem to be a bit naive. Have you got an opinion on this or a story to share? Let us know in the comments, or even better, come and have a chat with us in the Twisted Pint Tavern Discord server. We want you tavern goers to take part in our videos as much as possible, and we aim to have some Discord storytelling events very soon, plus a lot of Discord chats about D&D and other RPGs. And now, onto the story. DM gets blamed because bandits act like intelligent human beings. After one or two adventures together, the party was contracted by the town guard to deal with some bandits who'd been ambushing travelers to and from the boonies. Walking along the road, they run into a camp of ne'er-do-wells. Rough-looking guys, the DM says, set up in tents along the side of the road. As the party approaches, the ruffians laugh at what was apparently a dirty joke. The party's face hails the men, who get quiet all of a sudden. After some small talk, the face tells them that he and his fellows are looking for the bandits troubling the road. One of the toughs, a gruff man with only one good eye, replies, "You don't say." Tension hangs in the air. "Yes," says the face. "Would you happen to know anything about that?" "What are you implying?" One Eye answers. "Well," the face says, "if you've been camped out here for a while, you've probably seen something, or maybe heard from some people who were attacked." DM isn't sure where this is going. Face is being very friendly, and none of the players seem to be expecting a fight. DM asks for a perception check. Everyone passes, and DM tells them that these men look like real rough customers. Most of them have scars, all of them are wearing patchy leather armor, all of them are armed with worn but lethal looking weapons, whom they also all have their hands on. Most of them have recent cuts and superficial wounds, and all of them are keeping their eyes on the party. I just want to stop here and say that is the perfect description from the DM on these bandits. I love how in detail they went while keeping it pointed. The face smiles, understanding what the DM's getting at, or so he thinks. In fact, from the look of it, you seem to have had some trouble recently, maybe a scuffle with these same bandits. One Eye stares, saying nothing, but looking a little confused. "Since you're not dead, you obviously managed to drive them off, yes?" the face continues. "Did you happen to see which way they fled?" Another party member cuts in. "If you can help us find their hideout, we'll gladly give you a share of the reward." One Eye tells the party to hold on a second, then confers with his men out of the party's earshot. After a minute or so, One Eye comes back. "Yeah, we tussled with them," he says. "In fact, we know exactly where they're held up. They're too tough for us, but you lot look like you wouldn't have much trouble. Come on, we'll show you." A quick hike takes the party and their new comrades into the woods to a cave on a hillside. A short distance inside the cave, they come to a rope bridge stretched across a chasm. One Eye tells the party to go first. There's trouble on the other side. The party does so. "Are the bandits close?" the face asks. "Very close," One Eye says. "In fact, they're right behind you." And the bandits cut the ropes, collapsing the bridge and sending the party tumbling into the chasm, all while One Eye and his crew laugh. The players immediately call shenanigans on the DM. "What the hell?" the face says. "Why are they betraying us for the bandits?" "Those were the bandits," the DM says. "Bullshit," says another player. "If they were bandits, they would have attacked us on sight. You're just making shit up to punish us." "Why would they have attacked you?" asks the DM. "They're bandits," the player replies. "It's what they do. They attack people on roads and take their stuff." Another player cuts in. "Yeah, it's a dick move, man. It feels like you just decided they were the bandits on a whim." Everybody is glaring at the DM. Everybody is pissed. "Look, bandits are like predators," the DM says. "They don't attack the strongest prey, but the weakest. The people who travel this road are small peddlers and farmers, your mercenaries, with weapons, armor, and magic. They're not going to pick a fight with you if they can avoid it. Again, DM, props on your bandits." "Fuck off, you're just a shit DM. How are we supposed to fight them if they won't attack first?" "You could have attacked first," the DM says. That's quite the thought stretch, apparently. "You're working for the town guard, and they're obviously all the more reason they would attack us," a player cuts in. The DM looks around in disbelief. He seems to be the only one at the table who finds it plausible for professional criminals to assess risks and exercise discretion. DM quickly moves on with the party landing at the bottom of the pit, forgetting about fall damage to mollify them, which segues into a dungeon crawl to get back to the surface. In the end, the players consider it a satisfying session. But to this day, they consider this incident to be a huge gaffe on the DM's part. They can't comprehend that a bandit could be anything other than an automaton who sees adventurers and flies into a homicidal rage to shake down a heavily armored party for a few coins to buy dinner. Heaven forbid that the NPCs be at least as intelligent as the players. Oh yeah, heaven forbid that we run people, like human beings? You know what, this is a bit of an off-topic thing, but I have a chart that I found online that I love, and it's combat tactics by intelligence, and I'm sure if you Google it, you can find it. But basically, it gives you a range with the intelligence of a monster or a creature, and then what their classic combat tactics would be. Like over a certain intelligence, they prioritize the weak people and go for the kill. Or maybe they prioritize ranged attackers. People are intelligent. And now let's check out what people have to say about these players. I think it was creative on your DM's part and dumb on the face's part. Every group of players has had their duh moment, but normally they realize it afterwards and don't blame the GM for their own stupidity. Yeah, I completely agree with you here. Were these players on average around 14 at the time? When put together, for IQ? Yeah, I don't know, guys. I know it's the forever DM in me that likes to enjoy these really in-depth and thought-provoking encounters, but you gotta think through some of them. Like, I understand if people are wanting an easier, less brain-taxing experience in the game, but Dungeons & Dragons is usually a fairly thought-provoking, complex game, especially with all the roleplay. And if I were a player at this table, I'd like to imagine that I would have caught on, but even if I hadn't, the twist at the end would have still been worth it because that's still an incredible story. So DM, props to you, your bandit descriptions and mentality was perfect, and I love what you did. Players, I'm not gonna throw too much shade at you, but you can't be mad at the DM when you didn't pick up the crumbs. If the crumbs weren't there, that's different, but still, the story's a story and everyone's there to have fun, so why are you giving the DM crap when they're the one that are running this for you? Anyway, thank you guys for stopping by another video of RPG Horror Stories, and remember to join the Twisted Pint Tavern Discord server, because we chat all things D&D, gaming, and pretty much anything else. And then we also have our story submissions channel, where you can go and submit your stories, and if there's a theme, you can submit specifically for that theme, and we will be pulling videos from those submissions fairly regularly. We also have a D&D general chat behind the screen for DM tips and a looking for groups section, as well as voice channels for you to run your D&D games in should you want to meet in the tavern. Anyway, thank you guys again for stopping by and watching the video. Make sure to leave your stories in the comments, as they might get featured in a future video as well. And I will see all of you wonderful tavern patrons in... Wait. Did you hear that? Oh, the town guard's out front again. Come on, everybody out back.